Hello, welcome to Surface Noise. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today's video is another in my Top 100 series featuring this album by Sigur Ros. Hello. So yeah, as I mentioned in the intro, we'll be talking about this record, Bracket album by Sigur Ros. So Sigur Ros is an Icelandic band. Their name means Victory Rose. Started in the late 90s. First album was Vaughn, which was mostly instrumental with some vocals. It was interesting, but not. It sort of showed where they were headed, what they could possibly do, but it was very, very basic. Like I say, mostly instrumental stuff. Well received in their home country, but didn't get a lot of attention elsewhere. It did contain the track 18 Seconds Before Sunrise, which became the name of their website, so that's certainly something. I don't have a copy, but I'd still like to get that. I'd like to have a complete collection if possible. Next up, they released the album that got them the attention. That was, try to pronounce this, Egitis-Berjan, I believe is how you pronounce it. It is the record up there, and that's the Vinyl Me Please version. Yeah, a great, amazing record. Got them a lot of attention. That's how I heard them. I bought the CD without hearing it. I'd heard of the band, I just saw it, and I thought, well, this seems interesting, and I'm going to check it out. Didn't know, and then I was like, wow, it just opened up a whole world of music to me, this amazing band. So that was their second record, and that got them a lot of attention. They became quite well known on that one, which made the follow-up, this right here, very anticipated, and for me as well, because I absolutely love their second record. So I was, very excited when I heard this was coming out. So the Bracket album, as it is called, is my favorite Sigur Ros record. It's 8 tracks. To me, it is flawless, really. It's gorgeous from beginning to end. Interestingly enough, it is not sung in English or Icelandic, but in a language they created called Hopelandic. I don't know if they've used that on other records or not, but it definitely is what all the words on this are in. All the tracks initially were just Untitled 1, Untitled 2, like 8 songs that were just untitled. Later on, they did sort of reveal what the songs were. The only single from the record was Untitled 1, which is Vaka. I believe there was a video for that too. Very, very good song. It's just an amazing way to start the record. It starts off with a very soothing, emotional intro. Really pulls at your heartstrings. It's an amazing feeling. I mean, it's the same tone throughout the whole record, but it starts off. You really can hear what the rest of the record is gonna be, what you're in for. Second track, it continues with Firstra is the name, Untitled 2. Similar, but in this song they incorporate more guitar work. But a very similar mood to the first song. Then it goes, the third track, it fades into this instrumental track, Samskati, I believe is the pronunciation, Untitled 3, an instrumental track with a nice piano riff to it. Nos Navilen, which is the fourth track, Untitled. Again, it has more of the same mood, the really lovely guitar and piano. In the song, Jonsi, the lead singer, he sounds like he's saying desire, but almost it could be Isire. But again, as it is a Hopelandic language, I don't think it's any of those words. It's just something he made up, you know. And then we get track Alafos is the fifth track on the record, Untitled Five. This continues the mood. Things are very consistent on this record. They never really diverge too much. That's what amazing is, how consistent and sort of perfect the record is, and it's just amazing. So we get to the end of the first half basically, and that is the maintaining of that real feel. So starting off the second half of the record, we've got a song Untitled number 6, which is name's actually Ebo. Reason for that, they used an Ebo on the bass guitar. So this has similar. It's Jonsi's voice comes in after about a minute, I think. So some of the tracks, it's like a lot of instrumentation before he starts singing. In this one, it goes a little quicker. That leads into Paplagio, I believe is the pronunciation, or Untitled 7, if you like. This is the longest track. It's like 13 minutes, I think, if I recall. Very, very long, epic. I mean, the album is really built up to this. This is the last two tracks. Is this one, and then Paplagio, Untitled 8. So they're both very long, very, very extended. A lot of piano and guitar, distortion. It really builds up. Both of them do. Paplagio, which is apparently means pop song, or that's what I think what the translation is. That's a song that oftentimes they go up as long as 15 minutes, I think, or more in concert. It's usually the last song, because it starts off very, very mellow and peaceful and slow, and builds and builds and builds, which makes for a perfect ending for a concert. So it's amazing, and it really rounds out the album really well. So yeah, top to bottom, 8 tracks. This is one of the more perfect records I've heard, at least in this, if you like this style of music, this kind of thing. I guess you could call it post-rock, similar type styles. And yeah, that's why it is one of my top 100 records, and I always come back to this. I listen to Sigur Ros a fair bit anyway, but this is the record right here that I probably play the most. I'm just going to show you. They got some cool images on the inner sleeves too, which, as you can see, it kind of like, because there's like, there's a hole. That's what that looks like without all the inner stuff. So it creates different artwork depending on which inner sleeve is in the front. So because if I put that one, that's a second record. So kind of cool. Nice little trick they got there. So anyway, that is today's video. Sigur Ros, a bracket album. Hope you enjoyed that. I recommend checking out Sigur Ros and even Jonsi's solo stuff. He's got 3 records. I think the newest one he did, which is more of an ambient piece, I think it's only digital. I don't know if it's on CD or vinyl yet, hopefully at some point. It's gorgeous, so definitely worth checking out. But anyway, hope everyone's having a great week. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. It really helps. And I also have a website, surfacenoise.ca. Link will be in the description. And have an amazing day.